NHL Scramble 2021-2022 season simulation and offseason. In this episode of NHL Scramble, I simulate the 2021-2022 season and I make some major offseason moves. The changes in the 2021 offseason will have a major effect on the 2021-2022 season. In first place in the Atlantic Division are the Florida Panthers, followed by the Boston Bruins and Ottawa Senators. In first place in the Metropolitan Division are the Carolina Hurricanes, followed by the New Jersey Devils and New York Islanders. The Pittsburgh Penguins hold the first wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference, and the Montreal Canadiens hold the second wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference. Missing the playoffs in the Eastern Conference are the Washington Capitals, Detroit Red Wings, Columbus Blue Jackets, Tampa Bay Lightning, Philadelphia Flyers, New York Rangers, Buffalo Sabres, and Toronto Maple Leafs. In first place in the Central Division are the Colorado Avalanche, followed by the Dallas Stars and Minnesota Wild. In first place in the Pacific Division are the Arizona Coyotes, followed by the Calgary Flames and LA Kings. The Anaheim Ducks hold the first wildcard spot in the Western Conference, and the Vancouver Canucks hold the second wildcard spot in the Western Conference. Missing the playoffs in the Western Conference are the Nashville Predators, Chicago Blackhawks, St. Louis Blues, San Jose Sharks, Edmonton Oilers, Vegas Golden Knights, Winnipeg Jets, and Seattle. The Carolina Hurricanes beat the Arizona Coyotes in 7 games to win back-to-back Stanley Cups. Retirements: Henrik Lundqvist, Pekka Rinne, Ilya Kovalchuk, Alex Steen, Dustin Brown, Kyle Poso, Brad Richardson, Ryan Kessler, Corey Schneider, Bobby Ryan, Braden Coburn, Andy Green. Cal Clutterbuck, Ian Cole, Leo Komarov, Wayne Simmons, Dmitry Kulikov, Franz Nielsen, Darren Helm, Jimmy Howard, Ryan Elliott, Carter Hutton, and Curtis McElhinney. Buyouts: Anaheim Ducks buyout Kyle Turris, Arizona Coyotes buyout Brian Little, Carolina Hurricanes buyout Michael Matheson, Columbus Blue Jackets buyout Matt Zuccarello, and the Nashville Predators buyout Colton Sissons. This brings us to the 2022 draft. Toronto Maple Leafs have the 21st pick in the draft. This pick was acquired from the Minnesota Wild in the Philip Grubauer trade. Minnesota Wild have the 28th pick in the draft. This pick was acquired from the Dallas Stars in the Justin Falk trade. New York Rangers have the 32nd pick in the draft. This pick was acquired from the Carolina Hurricanes in the William Karlsson trade. 2022 draft results: Seattle selects Shane Wright, Winnipeg Jets select Ivan Miroshnichenko, Vegas Golden Knights select Rutger McGrody, Buffalo Sabres select Maddox Fleming, Edmonton Oilers select Seamus Casey, Philadelphia Flyers select Simon Forsmark, Tampa Bay Lightning select Frank Nazar, Columbus Blue Jackets select Ludwig Pearson, Detroit Red Wings select Simon Nemec, San Jose Sharks select Yura Slavkovsky, St. Louis Blues select Jack Hughes, Chicago Blackhawks select Tristan Leno, Nashville Predators select Jack Devine, Washington Capitals select Vinny Borghese, Montreal Canadiens select Isaac Howard, Vancouver Canucks select David Goyette, Pittsburgh Penguins select Jordan Dumas, Anaheim Ducks select Cruz Lucius, Ottawa Senators select Noah Gruder, LA Kings select Michael Lastarza, New York Islanders select Jonathan Lekari-Maki, Boston Bruins select Ty Nelson, New Jersey Devils select Joakim Kemmel, Calgary Flames select Justin Cote, Colorado Avalanche select Yuri Lasala, Minnesota Wild select Amari Laxo, Florida Panthers select Connor Geeky, and the Arizona Coyotes select Devin Kaplan. Toronto Maple Leafs draft Matthew Savoy and Lane Hudson in the 2022 draft. New York Rangers draft Brad Lambert and Paul Ledwinski in the 2022 draft. After the draft, many trades are made. Anaheim Ducks acquire Logan Couture from the Ottawa Senators for Alex Newhook, Braden Tracy, and a first-round pick in 2024. Arizona Coyotes trade Derek Stepan, Ryan Dzingel, and Ryan McGregor to the Pittsburgh Penguins for Drew O'Connor and Phil Palander. Boston Bruins trade Kevin Fiala and Urho Vakanainen to the Carolina Hurricanes for Sam Girard and Ryan Suzuki. Boston Bruins acquire Ty Dellandrea and Tom Wilson from the Chicago Blackhawks for Mikael Backlund and Tanner Pearson. Boston Bruins also trade Richard Panik and Jordy Ben to the Calgary Flames for Matthew Phillips and a third-round pick in 2023. Buffalo Sabres trade Nick Schmaltz to the New Jersey Devils for Nathan Shar, Joshua Jacobs, and a second-round pick in 2023. Buffalo Sabres also trade Taro Hirose to the Carolina Hurricanes for Miles Wood. Colorado Avalanche trade Brent Burns to Seattle for Henry Jokiharju, Dominic Cahoon, and a second-round pick in 2025. If Brent Burns gets more than 50 points, the second-round pick becomes a first-round pick. Colorado Avalanche trade Jordan Staal to the New York Rangers for Elias Anderson, Labor Hayek, and a second-round pick in 2023. Colorado Avalanche also trade Travis Hamonic to the Columbus Blue Jackets for a second-round pick in 2024. Columbus Blue Jackets acquire Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Kyler Yamamoto from the Ottawa Senators for Evgeny Kravtsov, Alexander Texier, and a first-round pick in 2023. Dallas Stars trade TJ Oshie, Jared McCann, and Jesper Bratt to the Winnipeg Jets for Nick Suzuki, Ryan Kuffner, Joel Armia, and a second-round pick in 2023. Detroit Red Wings trade Brady Shea and Denis Gurianov to the Vancouver Canucks for Jet Wu and a first-round pick in 2023. Edmonton Oilers trade Anders Lee to the Ottawa Senators for Alexander Texier. Then the Edmonton Oilers trade Ryan Kuffner and Alexei Heponiemi to the Winnipeg Jets for Nolan Foote and Blake Lizotte. Florida Panthers trade Ben Bishop to the Ottawa Senators for Devin Dubnyk and a first-round pick in 2024. Then the Florida Panthers trade Alex Kerfoot, Noah Gunler, and John Ludwig to the St. Louis Blues for Simon Edvinsson, Sammy Blais, and Klim Kostin. The Panthers also trade Devin Dubnyk to the Calgary Flames for a second-round pick in 2023 and a fourth-round pick in 2024. LA Kings trade Anthony Beauvillier and Chris Tanev to the Detroit Red Wings for Anthony Duclair and a second-round pick in 2024. LA Kings acquire Yanni Gourde from the Tampa Bay Lightning for Nikolai Kukurin. Minnesota Wild trade Alex DeBrincat and Ivan Lodnia to the LA Kings for Jake DeBrusk, Michael Lastarza, and a first-round pick in 2023. Minnesota Wild trade Ryan Pulock and Jonas Donskoy to the Toronto Maple Leafs for Luke Kunin and a first-round pick in 2025. The Montreal Canadiens also trade Jake Gardiner to the Ottawa Senators for Vitaly Abramov, Nikolai Nizov, and a second-round pick in 2025. Montreal Canadiens trade Damon Severson to Seattle for Henrik Borgstrom, Nikita Zadorov, and a second-round pick in 2025. New Jersey Devils trade Kasperi Kapanen to the Vegas Golden Knights for Charlie Coyle. New York Islanders trade Matt Niskanen, Casey Cizikas, and Michael Dal-Cole to the San Jose Sharks for Oliver Wahlstrom and Jordan Martinook. San Jose Sharks trade Jeff Skinner and Nick Delarier to the New York Rangers for Joe Bellino and a fifth-round pick in 2024. St. Louis Blues also trade Craig Smith and a first-round pick in 2025 to the Florida Panthers for Riley Smith. St. Louis Blues trade Alex Edler to the Philadelphia Flyers for Yegor Zamula and a second-round pick in 2024. Toronto Maple Leafs trade Alex Galchenyuk and Justin Hall to the Calgary Flames for Matthias Emilio Pettersson and Marcus Sorensen. Toronto Maple Leafs acquired Tyler Bozak from the Arizona Coyotes for Pierre Engvall and a third-round pick in 2024. Vancouver Canucks trade Matt Murray to the Boston Bruins for Daniel Vladar and a first-round pick in 2024. Vancouver Canucks also trade Andreas Janssen to the Philadelphia Flyers for Danton Heinen and Michael Voroviev. Washington Capitals trade Evander Kane to the Ottawa Senators for Jonathan Drouin. Winnipeg Jets acquire Alexander Wenberg from the Columbus Blue Jackets for a fourth-round pick in 2024. Here are some other trades. Anaheim Ducks trade Jacob Markstrom to the Toronto Maple Leafs for a second-round pick in 2023. Buffalo Sabres trade Ilya Samsonov to the Florida Panthers for a second-round pick in 2023. Chicago Blackhawks trade Alex Nylander to the LA Kings for a second-round pick in 2023. Columbus Blue Jackets trade Darcy Kemper to the Anaheim Ducks for a third-round pick in 2023 and a fourth-round pick in 2024. Detroit Red Wings trade Caden Primo to the Winnipeg Jets for a second-round pick in 2023. Nashville Predators trade Connor Ingram to the New Jersey Devils for a second-round pick in 2024 and a third-round pick in 2025. Winnipeg Jets trade Linus Ullmark to the Ottawa Senators for a fourth-round pick in 2024. 2022 free agent signings. Anaheim Ducks signed Oli Mata and Michael Roth. Arizona Coyotes signed Nazem Kadri, Trevor Lewis, and Jack Campbell. Boston Bruins signed Joe Pavelski, Milan Lucic, and Calvin DeHaan. Buffalo Sabres signed Nolan Patrick, Artem Nisimov, and Troy Stecher. Calgary Flames signed Adam Lowry and Slater Kuku. Carolina Hurricanes signed Miles Wood and Alex Taylor. Chicago Blackhawks signed Andrew Mangiapane and Yaroslav Halak. Columbus Blue Jackets signed Carl Soderberg and Calle Yarncroc. Dallas Stars signed Boone Jenner, Robert Bortuzzo, and Brandon Lemieux. Detroit Red Wings signed Alexander Gorgiev, Jimmy Vesey, and Barclay Goodrow. Edmonton Oilers signed Pavel Zacha, Johan Larsson, Patrick Maroon, and Derek Grant. Montreal Canadiens signed Alexander Radulov and David Perron. New York Islanders signed Jeff Carter, Josh Anderson, Drake Caggiula, and Charlie Lindgren. Nashville Predators signed Michael Matheson, Robert Hagg, and Chris Drager. New Jersey Devils signed Anton Strawman, Vinny Hinostroza, and Oliver Kylington. New York Rangers signed Derek Ryan, Dan DeKaiser, and Valeri Nichushkin. Philadelphia Flyers signed Derek Brassard, Nick Ritchie, and Anders Nilsson. Pittsburgh Penguins signed Marcus Nudobara, Victor Rask, and Brett Kulak. Seattle signs Phil Kessel and Kyle Turris. San Jose Sharks signed Zemgus Girgensons and Austin Wagner. Toronto Maple Leafs signed Michael Kempny and Jimmy Schultz. Tampa Bay Lightning signed Derek Forbert and Riley Sheahan. Washington Capitals signed Nino Niederreiter and Adam Gaudette. Colorado Avalanche signed Michael Frolik. Florida Panthers signed Timothy Liljegren. LA Kings signed Warren Fogle. Minnesota Wild signed Ryan Graves. Ottawa Senators signed Ben Hutton. St. Louis Blues signed Colton Sissons. And the Winnipeg Jets signed Connor Murphy. Players who don't appear on this list of free agents are re-signed by their current teams. All RFAs are re-signed by their current teams. In the next NHL Scramble, I simulate the 2022-2023 season and offseason.